The order of operations is a method that allows us to simplify equations or expressions in an orderly manner. This means that at the end of everything, everyone ends up with the same answer, and that's really important in math. So say I have an expression that looks like this, and I want to find the answer to it. There are a couple different ways I could do this. The first way, I could multiply the 5 and the 6 to get 30. And then after that, I could add the 30 and the 9 to get 39. And finally, I can divide the 39 and 3 to get 13. I could also do this a second way. First, I could add the 6 and the 9 to get 15. After that, I could multiply the 5 and the 15 to get 75. Finally, I can divide those two to get 25, which is a different answer from the first one, weirdly enough. I can still do this another way. First, I can divide the 9 and the 3 to get 3, and then add the 3 to the 6 to get 9, and finally multiply the 5 and the 9 to get 45, which is another different answer. Okay, if you want to know the real way to do this, first you multiply the 5 by the 6 and divide the 9 by the 3 to get 30 and 3, and then you add those two together to get 33. That's the correct answer. So I literally tried 3 different ways to simplify this expression, and they were each different every time, and they weren't even the right answer. So how do I know how to get the right answer? We have to use a system that allows us to simplify so that everyone gets the same answer. And we can use the acronym called BEDMAS. The first letter in the acronym is a B, and it stands for brackets. Brackets are these little grouping symbols, such as parentheses, square brackets, or braces, and any numbers grouped in these will go first. For example, if we have this expression, we'll add the 2 and the 3 first before any other simplification. Second letter is an E, and it stands for exponents. Exponents represent repeated multiplication. So 2 cubed equals 8 because 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. We're multiplying 2 by itself 3 times. You will simplify these next after you do the brackets. The third letter is a D, and it stands for division. Now I'm sure you all know what division is. For example, 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So this operation will be done after you do brackets and exponents. The fourth letter is an M, and it stands for multiplication. Now this operation will be done after brackets and exponents, but if you have an expression that has both division and multiplication, it doesn't matter which one you do first. You want to work from left to right, so do the leftmost operation first, and then you can move right. The fifth letter is an A, which stands for addition, and you will do this operation after brackets, exponents, division, and multiplication. Finally, we have the sixth letter, S, which stands for subtraction, and like multiplication and division, you can do addition and subtraction from left to right, so it doesn't matter which one you do first, just do the leftmost operation first. So let's try this expression. First, we're going to start with the B, so we're going to simplify what's in the brackets, which is 4 times 3, which equals 12. Then we're going to do the A, addition, and add the 2 and the 12 to get 14. Next, let's do this one. So the first one we're going to do is subtraction actually, because we want to work from left to right when we deal with addition and subtraction, or multiplication and division. And that means we're just going to do the rightmost operation first, or the leftmost, sorry. So first we'll simplify 4 minus 2, and then we'll add 2 plus 1 to get 3. Next we have this. So first we're going to simplify the 5 plus 5 in the brackets, which has addition in it. Then we're going to work from left to right, so we'll multiply the 10 by 3. And finally, we're going to do division by dividing the 30 by the 6 to get 5. Now we're beginning to get a lot of brackets, so let's take this one step at a time. Once I write this thing, it's just taking forever. Fast forward to the future, we're going to do the innermost brackets. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 4, and then times 2. So next, let's do the second brackets to get 16 and multiply by 2. Finally, multiply to get 32. Next, I have this expression for you. 5 divided by 5 times 4 and divided by 2. So let's work from left to right. 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 4 divided by 2. Keep going from left to right. 1 times 4 is 4 divided by 2. And finally, our answer is 2. Now we have this huge mama. So let's first do the two brackets, which we can actually do them at the same time. And let's do the multiplication on the bottom. These we can do basically together because they're not affecting each other. So 4 plus 3 is 7, 18 divided by 6 is 3, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, I've rewritten the expression, and now all we have to do is add. 7 plus 3 is 10, divided by 2 plus 8, which is also 10, and when we finally divide those, we get 1, which is the answer. I know, all that for 1. There's bedmass for you guys, with only one S. Sorry, I made a mistake and wrote 2 S's. And just remember to do operations in that order. And you can do M and D from left to right, and A and S from left to right.